It has been raining continuously for the past few days where I live, and early in the morning, the pigs in the barn were screaming loudly for food. This time, my pig barn has several pregnant pigs about to give birth, so I am always busy and have to be careful in taking care of them to have healthy piglets born. In addition to feeding them regularly, it is necessary to create a warm and comfortable place for them. Pig food is mainly cooked from leaves available in the garden, such as sweet potato leaves, taro leaves, banana trees, combined with corn bran or rice bran, boiled on the stove for about 40-50 minutes. 9 is fine. There are few places where pigs are fed this traditional method. It only applies to households that raise pigs in small or medium quantities, but on large farms, they will feed the pigs with pellets and industrial feed. To save time, food will greatly determine the quality of pigs. Each feeding method will have different advantages and disadvantages. Because my family raises little livestock and grows corn, potatoes, rice, cassava, and leaves that are found in abundance in the garden as well as in the wild, we choose the traditional way of cooking pig bran to get the best quality of pork when cooking. To escape. In the barn, there is a pig that will give birth today. Understanding the farrowing process and recognizing the signs for the different stages of farrowing will help us create a management plan to improve the survival rate of newborn pigs. Born. Before that, it is necessary to clean and disinfect the cage about 2 weeks before the pig is born to ensure that scabies and diseases are not transmitted to the pig when it is born. In addition, the entire floor and cage floor must be disinfected for at least 7 days when transferring the mother pig. Enter. Wash the pigs cleanly and move them to the birthing cage. Prepare enough food to keep the pigs in the best condition during the raising process. Always ensure adequate drinking water for pigs. It is necessary to clean the mother pig thoroughly to ensure the best health for the piglets when they are born. Prepare full medical equipment and veterinary drugs such as vitamin C, hemostatic drugs, and resuscitation drugs for pigs. The ultimate measure of success in a breeding herd is the birth of a litter of many living piglets. The total number of piglets born, or litter size, is between 14 and 16 and is gradually increasing over the years. But increased litter size comes with the risk of more fetal suffocation. If you know when pigs give birth, you can improve the survival rate of piglets by intervening during delivery. The gestation period of modern sows is 115-116 days, but is usually distributed in 112-119 days. In the weeks before farrowing, the rapid growth of the fetus causes the mother's belly to swell significantly, while the mammary glands also develop and enlarge. In the days before birth, small amounts of colostrum may drip from the nipple, and a few hours before birth, milk may spurt from the nipple. Seeing the mother pig in pain was so pitiful, I came closer to caress and comfort her, and checked to see if there was any colostrum or not. With my experience, the mother pig may start giving birth in the afternoon. I will go prepare the necessary things, leaving the mother pig to rest in the barn. Showing off to everyone that I had just successfully hatched a batch of healthy chicks, I was very happy. Hatching chickens is the initial stage of the breeding process, a stage that helps chicks gradually adapt to their new living environment after hatching in terms of temperature, light, and nutrition. Appropriate incubation conditions will help chicks adapt to the environment better, increasing survival rates and healthy development. To brood chickens effectively and limit adverse conditions, farmers need to pay attention to designing brooding coops accordingly. Incubator cages for raising chicks when they first hatch, to help them stay healthy, must be heated with antibacterial infrared light bulbs to limit illness in newly hatched chicks. They should be made of insulating materials, but must still ensure safety, ensure certainty and ventilation. Breeders can use pressed cork, bamboo, or thin nylon sheets. In addition, it is necessary to prepare additional bamboo braces, steel wire to fix the brooding cage, bedding, and heating equipment. Should be made of heat-insulating materials, but must still ensure sturdiness and ventilation. Breeders can use pressed cork, bamboo, or thin nylon tarpaulin. In addition, it is necessary to prepare additional bamboo braces, steel wire to fix the brooding cage, bedding, and heating equipment. Just as I predicted, around 4 p.m., the mother pig began to show the first signs of giving birth. I have experienced delivering birth to several litters of pigs, so I will calmly observe and promptly support the mother pig. Within 12 to 24 hours before farrowing, perhaps in response to oxytocin or prolactin, pigs exhibit nesting behavior, digging the floor with their feet or bulldozing the floor with their snouts, and biting and destroying cage bars. Before giving birth to her first baby, the pig was restless and kept getting up and lying down before lying on her side to give birth. Once the fetus enters the cervix, a reflex causes the sow to push with her abdominal muscles, seen when she straightens her hind legs, to push the piglet out of the birth canal. The farrowing process is regulated so that at a time only one piglet enters the birth canal, while all others remain in place. The order of birth from the right or left uterine horn was random, and whether piglets were born head first or tail first did not have any relationship with the survival rate of the piglets during or after farrowing. Each birth involves a peak in oxytocin levels, with piglets being born 15 to 20 minutes apart. But piglets can be born consecutively or with breaks lasting more than 30 minutes. Piglets are usually born still attached to the umbilical cord and a little amniotic membrane. I will use a clean towel to wipe them and help the mother pig cut the umbilical cord for the piglet by tying the umbilical cord 3 to 5 centimeters from the abdomen. Use scissors to cut 1 centimeter below the tie, then dip that navel in a bowl of antiseptic water. Next, I cut the piglet's tail. Use pliers to press firmly on the tail 3 to 4 centimeters away from the anus. Leave for a while to prevent blood. Can still circulate through the punctured area. Use scissors to cut the tail below the punctured area, and then dip the newly cut tail into a bowl of antiseptic water. After completing the operations, you need to put the piglet in the incubation box. After a while, when the pig is warmer, feed the pig with colostrum. This is a very meaningful job for piglets because the very high antibody content in colostrum is what helps pigs cope with adverse external factors. Perhaps because this mother pig had just given birth for the first time, she was a bit stressed. It took more than 2 hours for her to give birth to 4 piglets. During farrowing, stillbirth is a major concern because timely intervention can save 1 piglet or mother pig year. Stillbirths occur more frequently in the last third of the litter, and in pigs with short, 113 days, and long, 117 days, gestation periods. Stillbirths are associated with reduced contractions and exhaustion in sows, especially with longer farrowing times and prolonged periods of stress when sows have to push to deliver piglets. I had to separate the little pigs for inspection, then feed the mother pig to gain strength and rub her body to comfort her so she could continue to have the strength to give birth. For pigs that have just given birth to their first litter, the birth time will be longer and more dangerous, so I need to pay close attention, hoping that both the mother pig and the piglets are healthy. sign of a problem is when the rest period since the last time a piglet was born increases to more than 20 minutes and the mother appears stressed. Piglets can die from lack of oxygen due to a broken umbilical cord, or from lack of blood circulation while the piglet is squeezed during a prolonged contraction. More than 50% of dead piglets had their umbilical cords severed and died from lack of oxygen before or after entering the birth canal. For the last cubs in the litter, distance, time, and umbilical cord tension can contribute to cord rupture. The half-life of oxygen is only 5 minutes, so timely intervention requires knowledge of birth intervals and observations on sows. Understand farrowing control procedures and recognize the sign signals for different stages of birth, which can improve the viability of pigs. Luckily, after the pigs finished eating, they regained their strength and started giving birth again. I still repeated the process of delivering babies, cleaning them, cutting the umbilical cords, checking the piglets, bringing them closer to the mother to nurse, and then separating them again out so the mother pig can rest and give birth again. Seeing the mother pig in pain makes me feel very sorry for her, but I don't know what to do. The period during birth is an extremely sensitive period for the mother pig, so it is necessary to be on constant duty to support the pig well. Best. You need to pay attention when the pig's udders are hard. The pig is lying down, not moving around. The vagina has feces, and there is pink fluid, which means the pig is about to give birth. If the pig does not need intervention, just let the pig give birth naturally. We can observe if after the mother pig pushes, she then pulls her legs up, meaning the piglets are pushed out. Normally, the laying interval is 15-20 minutes. The entire pig birthing process lasts about 2-5 hours. When delivery is finished, the placenta will come out about 3-5 hours later. Finally, the mother pig has given birth. It is already 10 p.m. There are 16 pigs in this herd, all of which are healthy. Immediately after the mother pig gives birth, use antiseptic to clean the udder and rump area to prevent pathogens. Inject oxytocin to expel the placenta and lochia. 6-8 hours after giving birth, it is necessary to inject antibiotics with long-lasting effects to prevent mastitis and infection, as well as inject anti-inflammatory, pain-reducing, and antipyretic drugs to ensure the health of the mother pig. There is another important thing to do for piglets after birth. Do you know what it is? Please watch my video. Piglets are born with sharp, pointed fangs that will cause damage to the mother's udder and other piglets in the herd. These lesions cause discomfort when nursing and cause other piglets to develop greasy pig disease. Therefore, straightening the canine teeth of piglets after birth is a necessary and important job in livestock farming today. Piglets should have their canine teeth cut at least 6 hours after birth and must be fed adequate colostrum to limit the possibility of gingivitis. When piglets are fed colostrum early and fully, they will absorb an amount of antibodies from the mother pig. These antibodies help the piglet resist the pathogens that the mother pig has encountered and recovered from. Furthermore, when the canine teeth are pressed, It is the time when pathogens are most likely to attack, so piglets need the resistance they receive from colostrum. Canine clippers must be sharp and clean and sterile, therefore requiring thorough disinfection before use. When straightening the canines, be sure to cut off all the sharp parts of the canines and avoid cutting into the gums, which will cause damage to the gums. Please observe this method. Not everyone can do it, but you need experience and expertise. Here are a few shares as well as my experiences in the process of raising and delivering pigs. If you have any other experiences, please share with me. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you like my video, please leave a comment about your feelings. Also subscribe to my channel and share this video with your loved ones. Thanks a lot.